Morrow, everybody. How's it going, guys? Cool. So when I was 15 years old, I found out that my dad used to sell crack. And I was really upset by this, but not so much because he had abandoned me for most of my life, but because he never graduated to becoming a rapper. And I feel that that's the natural progression. If you're going to sell crack, you got to be a rapper after that, but instead he took the pussy away with the rehab. But for me growing up, I always wanted to be a rapper. I think rap is really cool, but the issue is that I always have to be voice of an accountant, so I couldn't really step up and be a rapper. But I did a lot of freestyle rapping back in 9th grade, and I'm going to bring you all in for a memory here. We're going to be in the 9th grade with me. It was the final freestyle rap. We had this kid from Brooklyn named Antonio who came up, and he was like a really bad kid. Like he had been to jail and shit like that, so I knew that if I wanted to be the rapper of Hewitt Trussell High School, yeah, this is the dude that I had to be. So we had a freestyle challenge. We're all here. Let's give it up. Here we go. Yo, my name is Marty Mars. Some people call me Martin. I call your mom's queen because I get a pussy fun. What? You know it's Antonio's turn, right? We drop the beat. Antonio's like, have a gun. And 2 shots later, he won that competition. So we have any recent graduates here? I know it's been a big college graduation thing. My best friend Joshua Mays graduated this graduation ceremony. So a round of applause. This past weekend, and I wanted, as a tribute to him, I think it's only fair that we have our first ever kamikaze graduation and allow him to walk around you as I sing Calling Circumstance. So Josh, are you ready? You ready to walk for him? Go ahead. Did you get the hat? You got it? Okay, you ready? There we go. And actually, I was asked to read a commencement speech for Laughlin State Community College this past weekend. I would like to share my commencement speech that I did with you guys now. So let's just get this moment. Hello, students, faculty, speakers parents of Laughlin State Community College. Like many of you, I was voted in high school most likely to not take my divorce too well and end up ironing jeans shirtless with a man named Carlos. But I've risen above that, and maybe 40% of you can too. I know many of you look at Jefferson State Community College and say to yourself, I wish I too could be like that lady and wear a nurse outfit while smoking a cigarette and holding a baby. And many of you may look at Shelton State Community College and ask, why are those students so persistent on living the life they go to Alabama? The Laughlin State graduates, your standard is so low, the limit doesn't have to be the sky, but it can be the checkout counter at the local Kmart. Dream big, Laughlin State graduates. Just because you knocked up Keisha in the back of Tipsy Teas doesn't mean you're knocked out of the fight of a better tomorrow. Thank you. So let me ask you guys this right quick. Who else enjoyed Paul Eason's one-man show? The dramatic tribute to Larry the Cable Guy. Is he still here? Did he leave out? Okay. You realize he changed clothes to do that whole thing. Just now. Where's Naruto? There he is. Last week, I don't know how many of you got here last week, but when he came up on stage, he was like, all right, I'm about to do some real controversial shit. If you're easily offended, and there's about to be some offensive shit to you. But there was an oil spill lately. That was fucked up. It's the least offensive material I think I've ever heard in my entire life. All you did was smoke. Was that supposed to offend us? I'm not sure. So I just got back from New York City. I've been there for the past few months. And I noticed something that we don't have here in Alabama that we have a lot of in New York is street magicians. So that's why I thought to myself, Martin, this is your chance to step your shit up. You can be the street magician of Birmingham, Alabama. So I'd like to do a trick for you guys here. I'm going to ask for a volunteer, just anybody, even I can step up. Come on. Yeah, come on. All right. Take your time. Just eat away. All right. What's your name? Thank you. All right. What's my trick? No. Okay. I'm going to have to ask you to pick a card, any card. Don't show me. Pick any card. All right, now show the card to the rest of the audience. Actually, I need it used back. All right, now hand me the card. Is this your card? Thank you. So, shit's been going well for me lately. I just finished up my internship at VID00003.AVI. I'm getting ready to graduate from Auburn. And I noticed like a big thing when like things are going well for you. Like the worst part of when things are going well for you is always that you have a friend that you bump into who things aren't going so well for. And it's just like a really awkward moment. You don't want to tell them the things that have been going on. Like I ran into a friend and he was like, oh, yeah, so my girlfriend just miscarried and of course, you know about my brother committing suicide and all. But what's been going on with you? You're like, nothing special. This actually happened, I got back from New York last week, and I ran into a guy, and I was like, hey man, what's been up? What's new with you? And he was like, hey man, you know, Alabama Crimson Tide won our 13th national championship. I was like, oh, well, when I asked what's been going on with you, I meant something that I'll actually give a shit about, like something personal. And he was like, well, you know, I got to see and touch the national championship. And I was like, oh, well, where was it? And he was like, well, it was in Gardendale. It was at the Gardendale Walmart, to be more specific. I said, Gardendale, like a Walmart in Gardendale. Gardendale, if you guys don't know, is like, it's like the Griddle House in a state that has a lot of cities that are Waffle House. Okay? Gardendale is like the place where dreams go to die and convicts go to be born, again, Christians. You know what? I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys very much. Tomorrow, here's, once again, the Monday Night Delight, Mr. Michael. Martin, everybody. To all the comedians, may I say, do not be afraid of the lights. Let the people see you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian is a very funny lady. Please welcome back to the Kamikaze stage the one and only Miss Seema Khan, everybody.